Wow, Sean, I mean, so many historic weather events right now.
Yeah, amazing. And it's all because of steering currents, a big area of high pressure way out in the Atlantic. This is known as the Bermuda High area of high pressure just over northern Mexico, or maybe central Mexico, is pushing Marco in this direction right here. And then if we click the button, we see Laura, which came from the Atlantic, is being pushed almost into the same area. Basically, they're going to converge like a freeway on-ramp, so to speak. So when we go and look at our satellite, we may have some issues to deal with right here. We're going to go ahead and not worry about the Eastern Pacific right now, but we might see some more systems in this part of the world affecting us. But then as we head over into our little region right here, which is known as the Gulf, and look how busy this map is right here. Basically, Marco will run in first, starting right about here, and move into areas around New Orleans in about the next 24 hours or so. Should be about a Category 1 storm. And then Laura jumps in behind and comes in about 2 days later. And look at the mess on the map, and that is sort of a metaphor or indicative of what they're expecting, which is overlapping systems. From what I understand, the first time ever 2 hurricanes, 2 tropical storms before has happened rarely, I think twice in the last century. And then this would be a first, where you have 2 storms basically running over the top of each other. So again, Marco first in about the next 24 hours hitting New Orleans. Possibly 2 days later, we see Laura running maybe a little bit west of that. That would be the good news to kind of spread out the wealth, so to speak. Either way, really a remarkable situation for us. So we're looking at heavy activity up around Monterey Bay, going up toward the Bay Area. Little cells, though, are popping up off our coast and here and there. So we're going to need to watch that closely. And this is all remnants from Genevieve. And as I mentioned very quickly, because we're so busy, there may be 2 more storms setting up shop that will follow in the path of what Genevieve did. So we might be seeing more activity. Again, looking across the San Ynez, a little bit of activity right there as we head down into Ventura in Southern California. Looks fairly quiet, but pop-up storms are a possibility. Bad air quality, still dealing with this, and we're going to watch this at least through the next night or two or day or two. Hopefully it'll start to alleviate a little bit. Less heat, maybe a little bit more straight onshore west winds will push it a little bit out of our area. Also flash flood, I should say fire issues for Northern California. And then as we head a little farther to the south, we're dealing with flash flood possibilities through about 9 o'clock tonight, but it could extend into very early Monday. Current temperatures, 70s and 80s for the most part. Paso Robles, you did not get to 114 today. We had a little mix-up, so you were about 24 degrees cooler than that. You hit about 90 as your high today, so a little bit better than 114. That was about a week ago, if I remember. And there's your winds right now. They're fairly light across the area. Pretty juiced up atmosphere, and that is because there's a lot of low-level sort of marine there trying to get back on shore, so that's the good news there. And of course, at the upper levels, we're seeing a little bit of that moisture from ex-Hurricane Genevieve, which was about a week ago. Still above normal across the region, but we're slowly taking it down day by day, and of course we are watching the smoke and the slight chance for a little bit of pop-up thunder. Fog will try to work its way in, maybe not so much tomorrow because of the overlying tropical moisture, but then by Tuesday, look at that. That's the marine there getting back into the game, so that's the good news for all of us, that we've been sort of missing that very welcome fog, which keeps us pretty quiet. There are high temperatures for tomorrow, and it looks like a very nice day out there, getting a little bit closer to seasonal, perhaps slightly above. And as we head toward Tuesday, same situation, a little degree change here or there. Actually, it looks like maybe even Paso Robles will drop back into the 80s, so that would be really a welcome sight for those folks up there that have had so much heat. And there's the smoke product that we've built in the Weather Center. And look, for us, for the most part, we do okay. We're still a little hazy out there, but the next couple of days we should be doing a little bit better as far as all that smoke. Still a chance for thunderstorms tomorrow, but not really that great. It looks like it might sort of evaporate, if you will, by the afternoon. Smoke and some slight chances as you head farther north. Of course, the smoke obviously would be a little bit worse as you head up into our northern reaches because of your proximity to those massive fires up in Santa Cruz and those areas north of the Bay Area. Ventura, slight chance for thunder, a little bit of haze, and a nice day out there. Warm inland, but not too bad. Surf luckily has come up, and we're still seeing mix of swells out of the west and out of the southern hemisphere. And a quick look at our forecast maps. There it is. We stay on the warm side, but not too bad across Santa Barbara. Inland areas, and we put the fog in there, by the way. Inland areas still much warmer, but not that bad at all. Actually very seasonal for this time of year. Not triple digits, but rather 80s and 90s. Ventura, as well as beautiful Santa Maria. There it is. The meteorological F word is free coolness. That's what we'll go through it. And we're going to go to break right now. We'll be back in just a few moments.